Hi, I'm Michelle Davey, and I'm honored to have been asked to contribute to this group, the Cloverleaf Connection. What a great sisterhood and group of information that's being compiled here for all of us. And as a mindset coach, I would like to contribute some ideas of what we can do during this time when we're not able to compete. As Tyson Durfee said, this is a great opportunity right now if we look at it that way. And I see it in a similar sense that this is an opportunity where we can really prime our skills and our mindset and our mental toughness skills so that when we do get to go back into the arena, we are ready, set, go. Like we are tuned. You know that when you go back in the spring and you make that first run of the year, how if you're more nervous than you were at the end of the season last year? Well, that's because our mindset is like a muscle, and all winter we haven't been competing. In some places we are. Some people do compete all winter, but say you didn't get a chance to. You come and make that first run back. If you have not been lifting those weights, that using your mindset muscle, because our mindset really is like a muscle, then it takes a few runs to get back and feel like we've got our mojo or we've got our confidence back. So if during these times when we're not competing, if we are not exercising our mindset, our mental toughness skills, it may take us a little bit to get back into the groove once we get back into the swing of things. But because you're aware of this, you can start doing things, improving yourself during this downtime where you might have let certain things slide when you were busy entering up and getting to jackpots and going to work and going to jackpots, going to work, going to jackpots. So now you have a little bit more time. So what can we do with our time? Whether it's, you may still be busy, but you're not competing. So what could you do in that time? So there are different skills that you can work on. And one of the skills that champions have is that they recognize that they can only control certain things. They are not a victim of circumstance, and they're only going to focus on things that are in their control. So part of what we're going through right now with the COVID-19 situation, most of it is not in our control. But what is in our control? How we respond to what we're given, right? How we respond to it. It's no different than if you go to a jackpot or a rodeo and something's not quite how you like it. Well, you have an opportunity to choose how you respond to your given circumstances. Champions are not victims of their circumstances. They do not complain about things that they are not in control of. They focus on their job, their horse, what they can control. So this is an opportunity here for you also to get a grip on your mind and the stories that it likes to go down and the trains of thought it likes to go down, and rein that back in and just stay present and focus on what you can focus on. Another thing that we can work on right now is becoming the person that we need to be, the person who does the things that need to get done to have the things that you want to have. So who do you need to be? What do you look like achieving these goals that you want to achieve? Now is a great time to start instilling the habits that this person needs to have to get the things done in order to achieve the things you want to achieve. So probably this champion that you're seeing yourself as is not sitting home complaining. This person is not sitting home watching TV and eating chips and watching Netflix. No, they're probably out riding their horse and doing the things, building their partnership, right? Now, I'm not saying you can't do that, but there's a balance, right? You are forging ahead. A champion is going to forge ahead during these times and continue being a champion. If you're truly a champion at heart, you're still acting like a champion. You're still feeling like a winner. It doesn't change just because you can't go to a jackpot. Now, if you found yourself in a slump, and even myself, I'm feeling like I'm not having my mojo so much for riding. If you're finding yourself there, that is a great opportunity for self-awareness to see what's going on here. Why am I not aligning with what a champion would do right now? What do I not believe about myself that's keeping me from doing the things that a champion would do at this time? And you can change that by instilling new habits, because Our reality is basically, you know, our day, how our day turns out, how our week turns out, how our month turns out, is just a sum of our daily habits. So if you have habits in your day, in your week, in your month that are not aligning with that of a champion, now's the time to change it. Now's the time to add new habits that would align with that person. And now is also the time to start practicing reframing your thoughts, changing these negative thoughts into more positive thoughts, a different way of thinking. Changing your perspective is a practice. It just doesn't happen. We're actually, as humans, we're programmed often to look to the negative. Some people are more optimistic than others, but don't judge yourself if you're seeing negativity, but just change it and see things from a more positive way, like seeing an opportunity in a situation. This is now a great time to practice quieting your mind. Maybe starting a meditation practice, maybe starting a breath work practice where you're just following your breath. In my Stride coaching group, it's a next level barrel racing group. Right now, we're studying visualization because, you know, the mind doesn't know the difference between reality and something visualized. If I showed you a lemon or a lime or maybe like those sour candies right now, your mouth is going to start to pucker up if you've ever had those before, because just thinking about it stimulates your senses. And you can do the same thing practicing your barrel runs in your mind. You want to make sure you're doing it correct, because at the same time, you're actually programming your subconscious mind. You can reprogram things that are not correct as well. And it's actually quite a thrill. That's how desperate we are, I guess, to get back into the arena. But when I was practicing my visualizations, it was like, whoa, that was fun. So that's just how bad times have gotten, right? Where we are getting our kicks out of visualizing. But at the same time, I mean, it's going to be fun doing it, because you're going to imagine like all your senses, the smells, you can feel your horse under you, can feel the energy elevating, you're getting a little bit nervous, but you're going to ground yourself and breathe through that and bring yourself back, and you're going to focus and find yourself in the zone. The meditation work, the mindfulness work, that is going to help you get into that zone and duplicate that. And you know, when I say the zone, that's when you're in that present moment. And that is a big part of my work also, is being present. I like to say my mantra is breathe deep, stay present, and ride the stride. So that basically means staying present in the present moment, not thinking about turning second barrel when you haven't even got to first yet, or not thinking about running home when you haven't even got to third yet. You're breathing deep, you're staying present, and you're riding the stride. And that's no different for life. Right now, we need to stay present. We can't be thinking about all the things of the past. We can't be getting too far ahead of ourselves. This is the time to really enjoy the moment now, ride the stride you're in, whether it's in the saddle or life in general, and work on becoming the person you need to be to achieve the things that will do the things you want to do, to achieve all that you want to do, all that you want to have. It's a huge opportunity. But if you want to learn more about me, you can head to my website. I have a mini course that you can download. It's 30 minutes of audio. It's a next level mindset mini course. My website's michelledavy.com. But I hope that just through this video, I have contributed some value to you, provided you with some food for thought, and it will help you, you know, get back rolling and realize that this is really an opportunity. We can improve our partnership and our relationship with our horses. We can improve ourselves, work on our self-love, work on our self-care. It really is an opportunity to just practice being present and in the moment. And that is going to carry through. And I'm actually kind of excited to see the people who have done this work in this downtime and how they come back and things just come together so strongly for them, because they have improved themselves. Because really what we create, what we put out into the universe, comes from inside. And the stronger we can be inside, and the stronger we can stand in a sense of our own sense of self and be present and grounded in that, the stronger we're going to be able to manifest and create great things in our lives, including, those big checks and big wins. So I hope to see you in the winner's circle. Maybe we'll stand side by side there. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much again for the opportunity. Cheers.